All right. Well, I'm so happy that I took the time to draw out my image on the canvas and Maya parked herself right on there. So that's just perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Let me see if I can tell some people. So I wanted to get some references up because what I'm doing is I'm going to paint a bunch of turkeys, and turkeys are ugly, ugly birds. It's just because I drew them all out. I would love to show you, but there's a cat right on there. I'm gonna get her to go off eventually, but she wants to sit right where she's in the way because that's what she likes to do. Ooh, I was off today, but I did so much, and I got more steps today than I have in quite a while. I'm pretty proud of myself, but still, that's a lot. It's okay. I had a pretty good day. So let me see. Turkey. No, not that kind of turkey. Live turkeys. Live turkey for sale? Are you absolutely out of your mind? Who's buying a turkey? All right. Tons of turkeys here. God, they're so ugly. Fun fact. Hi. Thanks for coming. Fun fact. I was about 21 and I told somebody this, my doctor this today. It was funny. Because when I think about turkeys, I think about this incident. So I was about 21. I went to school in West Virginia. I was driving back to college from my home, of course, but because it was like I think it was after spring break. So anyway, long story short, I was driving through Hagerstown and a turkey came out and I hit this turkey. Not only did I hit the turkey, like I saw it on my bumper on the right and I'm like, oh, look at that. It's a turkey and I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit it. Damn. And um, then I didn't expect it to start flying and that's what it did. It tried to fly over my car I don't really know what it tried to do. I wasn't really in the turkey's head, but I know what he did do, and he did not fly over the car. He smashed my windshield and dented my roof. It was quite an experience. I've never hit a deer, but I did hit a turkey. Okay, so I'm gonna try to paint. I was gonna show everybody what I was gonna paint, but there's a cat here, so now I have to do something mean. She doesn't like this heat tool, so this is how I get her to come off. Sorry, Maya. She does not like that at all. Okay. So I'll show you all what I drew in. These are, oh God, the lights. Okay, hold on. 11 turkeys. I don't even know if you can, let's see if I can do that for a little bit. Okay. Maybe that cuts down the glare, but these are 11 turkeys and I'm going to paint them on string today. This is my work in progress Wednesday. It took a while to draw all those in, but I did it. And thankfully I can stream late tonight because I wanted to stream earlier, but I had a couple of obligations, so it was fine. And then but thankfully I'm working later tomorrow, so it's fine. I can stream a little bit late tonight. So we will see what happens. Let me turn on some music. I really like the music I chose yesterday, so let me see if I can find that again. Where is it? No, I want to know the history. I didn't even look at that today. I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. There we go. That's the one I liked, I think. All right. I got water. I just need to set up my palette. My computer is not normally over here. It's normally up there, but I just needed to do some reference images. So now that I have those up, I need brown, obviously, maybe some blue, some red, white, black, that kind of stuff. So let's get some colors out, shall we? I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the background yet. I'm going to just sort of see what happens. I was thinking about a purple background. Hi, Angela. Thanks for coming. But that like a light purple, lavender, because that's basically what I'm doing here. If you guys don't know, it's all over TikTok right now. So like, I don't know where everybody's finding these turkeys, but there's all kinds of videos, and they're playing Lavender Haze by Taylor Swift, but they replaced the lyrics with 11 turkeys creeping up on me. So I drew 11 turkeys, and it's going to be like a 10-minute short on YouTube, and I think it's worth it because it amuses me greatly. So thanks for coming to hang out and watch me do this. It's going to be fun. I haven't done a real painting in a long time. Well, when I say real painting, I mean like, I don't know what I mean. It doesn't matter. I did do that whale shark, so that was a real painting. So never mind, I was wrong. Oof. Oh, this is a neon orange. I don't want a neon orange. I don't even know why I buy neon colors. It doesn't really go well. Neon colors tend to be very thin. So, I'm very choosy with how I use neons, but I'm just so attracted to them because they're nice and bright colors. You know what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So anyway, I'm just setting up a palette. I need some red, some blue. What color are turkey beaks? They're like, I guess they're part red, part white. Ugh, gross. They're so ugly. I'm so sorry. I don't feel bad about eating turkey anymore. Hang on, let me see if he wants to come on. Nah, I don't want to do it. Oh, wait. I will wait and see what I want to do. Oh, I forgot to buy paint. I was going to buy a darker color red, but turkeys, they tend to be a brighter color reds in their face and their little, whatever that thing is called. So it's not really necessary for this particular painting, but in the future, I would definitely like a darker red, like a maroon or like a burgundy to have on hand. Put some blue down. I don't really think I need a lot of blue, but just a little bit shall do. I'll put some yellow down too. I did not mean to rhyme so much there. This is my favorite yellow, the Velveteen Tulip Fabric Paint yellow, because it's golden. It's like the dandelion crayon in the old Crayola boxes. All right, so that's that one. Yellow is for a little highlight of the browns. Trying to think if I need anything else. Let me see. I used to be pretty good at setting up my palette, and I'm still pretty good at it. I get kind of lazy, to be honest. I'm like, I don't need that color yet. I'll wait. I need black and white, but definitely black and white. So there's white. Okay. And I thought I had blackout last night. Yeah, I do. Okay. I need to buy some more black for sure. All right. I guess I'll start with one that has a lot of feathers. That seems like a good place to start. Feather, 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 feather. All right. Put that up there. And I'm going to start with smaller brushes and that probably drives a lot of artists nuts that I do that, but I don't like to paint large areas. I like to have more control, I guess is what I'm saying, over what I'm doing. Try not to have my laptop get paint on it. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to use this gross, ugly turkey references. So this one. Let me see something though. There we go. This one might be better for a reference. And I can still look at you guys in the chat. Okay. All right. I changed out of my dress today because after yesterday's situation. I decided not to have a repeat of that. Let me see what I can do. This canvas is long, so it's hard to I don't know where I'm going to put stuff. Hold on. I'm trying to get organized. Hold on a second. I usually put it to my right. I don't know why. It's easier to get to. Let me put the laptop there. I could put it up where I usually do. I guess that's fine because I can still see the references, so that's all that matters. Yeah. Okay, and that gives me a lot more room. This like that. Okay. All right, and this is my face in case anybody wanted to see my beautiful face. But I thought maybe most people were here for the art, so I'm going to point it back down to where I'm painting. These are the 11 turkeys. All right, so where am I starting? That one. Okay. I think I'm going to probably start with black. Yeah, I'm doing that. Like just for like the trim on the, well, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I changed my mind. I am going to start with brown. Move my water over here so it doesn't drip all over the place. This turkey has like, well, I think all turkeys do probably, but there's like a lighter color tan around some of the feathers and the tips. So, but I'm going to start with the brown first and paint the feathers. I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight. Kind of tired for no reason because it's not like I had to work, but I did do a lot. I did have to do a work Zoom call training type of thing, and that was a little bit of a surprise to me, but it didn't last long, thankfully. And then tomorrow I work. I'm doing an evening shift tomorrow. Pretty excited about that because it's a Thursday. I used to always like to work evenings on Thursdays because I get to be with Sarah, and also because the people that come in to see Sarah in the evenings are usually some of my favorite patients, so that'll be fun. And I met the person I'm going to be working with today on Zoom. So she seems very nice. Her name is Joy. I like that name. So I like her already. I hope everybody else had a good day. I did okay. I think I had a good day. I went shopping. I went to Wegmans. I forgot completely to fill my the medication's already filled. I just haven't picked it up. Completely forgot. Just entirely slipped my mind. So I'm going to have to go back out there sometime this weekend. But I did go to Wegmans and I got lots of food because since I work and I might get hungry at work, which I actually frequently do. So I need to bring some lunches or something because I don't want to keep ordering out like I did the last time I was there. Turkey, 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 turkey. Can you all see? I don't even know. Yeah, you can see somewhat. Just making sure. I can see the chat, but not my screen because I'm looking at an ugly, ugly bird, which is also called a turkey. I got a really nice a really nice compliment on my ASMR video today from somebody I don't think I know. So that was really nice. It makes me want to continue doing those because I personally like to watch ASMR videos. So I thought, and then I can like set up my mic and make it more, I don't know, easier to hear, make the sounds better. more crisp or something. So that's something to do. Hopefully, maybe Sunday. I might do an ASMR video. Those are really easy to do too. But I want to make sure I do it, in a good way. Like I want to do it well, like really well. So I don't know. I will see. It would be a fun little experiment to play with my mic. Turkey, turkey, turkey feathers. This might not be the right brown, but it's an underpainting, so it's fine. I can always lighten it up but I think it's a pretty good brown. I'm basically just mixing. I have a dark brown Liquitex, like a burnt sienna type of Liquitex, and I'm just mixing those two to get the brown I'm having right now. And I'm using a lot more water than I ordinarily would, just because it's an underpainting, so I want it to be a little bit thinner than the paint that is on top. I guess that's the best way I can put it. I don't use gloss medium very much anymore. I used to when I first learning how to paint. I should probably buy some of that and see if I can make it like any kind of medium for acrylic paints, because it gives some things like that transparent effect. Sometimes it like is better than water because it makes the paint itself thicker. So I should try that. Maybe I will go shopping this weekend. Or I guess I can look through my closet, but I think I threw out most of those bottles because they were dried out. All right, a second. One moment, please. All right. I put it on Instagram today because my friend Katie is a chef. She went to school for it. She got to be it. She knows a lot about food, and she works at Whole Foods currently to prep meals and all that. So anyway, I told her my favorite apple is the Sugar Bee apple, which nobody really knows. It's like a cross with the Honeycrisp and something else. And I was told from all that I've read that nobody really knows what it's crossbred with, but it's so good. It's so much better than Honeycrisp. Honeycrisp is sour in my opinion. It depends on how ripe it is, I guess. But I've never had like a really good Honeycrisp. But Sugar Bee is awesome. So and then I went to Wegmans today, and they had them in like 2 large barrels, just the Sugar Bees by themselves, and I was like, yes. So I sent that picture as evidence, and I tagged my friend because she doesn't believe that Sugar Bees exist. I went to Butler's one time and I asked them if they had Sugar Bees, and the poor sweet girl behind the counter was like, that's a watermelon. I'm like, no, it's not. That's a sugar baby watermelon, but it's not a Sugar Bee watermelon. I may not be a farmer or something, or like an arborist, but I think I know the difference between an apple and a watermelon. I'm pretty sure I do anyway. So just painting the feathers brown. I'm gonna let that dry and go back over it. They're the ones I'm gonna paint these brown too, the same color as I'm making right now. So I really could have been doing that as I go along, but I forgot. No worries. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, good thing that part of the painting will be brown anyway. I get paint on my hands every time I paint. It doesn't matter how careful I am. It just happens. I don't usually get it on my clothes as much as I used to. I don't wear. I know it is. It's like, it's not that long. I've painted longer, but I think it's about 2 feet long, maybe less. Like maybe like 1.5 feet long. If I didn't scare Maya off, I would have played nature sounds like I intended to last time because I thought she would like that. But she's mad at me because I used the heat gun, but she was right on the painting and I did not appreciate that. She's adorable, but she does get in the way. She was on my Zoom call earlier too for work. She just plopped right in my lap because she's a ham. She likes everybody to see her. And then I don't think I've seen, I don't know, I can't remember how many movies of Harry Potter I've seen, but I think it's just, I've only seen the first one. Not really a Potterhead, but anyway, the person, one of the people that I've never met before, she saw my cat on, like, she works with us, and she said, your cat looks like the cat from Harry Potter. And I've never, ever been told that. And it was an interesting thing it was an interesting observation. I was like, wow, okay. I did not know. I would like to do an ASMR video live, but I don't think I can pull it off at this apartment because I live very close to a hospital. So I hear ambulances. Well, I don't even really hear them anymore, but everybody else hears ambulances all the time. At least, I would say at least 10 times a day. And I think that would disturb the peace of the ASMR. But I could definitely make a video this weekend. Yes, we got. All right, more feathers. Feather, 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 feather. It's honestly better that I didn't go to the game night because otherwise I would have to order Cheesecake Factory because it's right there and I just can't stand the idea of missing another chicken marsala. I'm just kidding. I really am sorry I had to miss it. There's just only so many hours in a day, unfortunately. So I think this is funny. I don't know if anybody else does, but like, I'm going back to this job, you find out who was working or what kind of a person was working before, or in my case, before and after me. Or I guess after me and then also before me. It's a weird thing to think about. But anyway, so the last admin who was at that desk for some reason, and I couldn't tell you, it's I don't know, but this person put herself as the icon for the when you open up a computer, you get like a little circular icon, and this is the shared PC on the desk for all the admins and the the therapists. And she put like a selfie, like, and it's not just any selfie, it's like a bathroom selfie. Like she's like holding up the cell phone in the mirror, and that's what she put for the icon when you first open the computer is a picture of herself. And I'm just like, well, that's a choice. And I keep forgetting to change it because when I open the computer, all I'm really concerned about is opening up all the apps so I can get started. And then I see it every time. I'm like, oh my God, who would do this? It just cracks me up. Just like how self-centered. I know what I look like. I don't need to see a picture of me staring back at me every time I go to work. It's enough that I look in the mirror every day. But I guess to each their own. I'll have to ask Alicia to change it when she comes in with the new hire next week because I will completely forget and I don't want to stare at somebody else's face. She also left behind like a stuffed cat. And I was talking to Emily and I was just like, I think we should either mail it back to her or give it to Sarah because Sarah has a daughter who's like 2. And I was like, I think Brooke would like it. That's her daughter's name. So we ended up giving it to Brooke. Hope she enjoys the kitty cat. Maya got back on the table. I guess she forgives me, but now she's not going to have any place to sit. Right, Maya? Do you want to come sit? Do you want to come see everybody? Say hello? Is it kitty cat time? Say it's kitty cat time. I guess you forgive me for making that loud noise. Sorry, but I had to get you out of the way. Don't sniff my painting. Why must you sniff everything? You're such a cat. Don't put your tail in here either. It's not a good idea. You're brown enough as it is. Mia, look over here. Look over here. Look over here. Show everybody your pretty face. No? Okay. Not right now. I don't know how long this is going to take me. There's only one more Wednesday before Thanksgiving, so I guess I'm going to have to work on it in between. Maybe I can do another live this weekend or something. So I don't want to be still working on turkeys when I'm supposed to be doing Christmas stuff. Because that's just not kosher. And I signed up for 2 more craft fairs. One's indoors, one's outdoors. I registered at least. I haven't really heard back whether or not I've been accepted. One of them's in my parents' neighborhood, and I'm pretty positive that one's free, but I will have to double check. And the other one is going to be at like Wheaton Mall, I believe. And that one's indoors. And it was relatively cheap compared to some of the other ones I've paid for. So I just thought, why not? So we'll see what happens. Turkeys are so ugly, I swear. Okay, so it has like this hump on its back that's mostly dark. Got it. Humpback turkey. The rest of it is like a lighter color. Hello, welcome in. I'm painting turkeys, 11 of them, for reasons. Starting with the ones with the large feathers, because that would probably take the longest to paint them. I almost couldn't squeeze them all in, but I think I got it. They're in there. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for coming by. She doesn't always open up the chat, but she is here. I feel 11 turkeys creeping up on me. I think she's here. Maybe she was just replying to my video. I don't know who's here. But anyway, whoever was here, thanks for stopping by. It might not have been Sarah for all I know. Sorry. Okay, I'm glad it is her. Thankfully, I did not get that wrong. I didn't want to insult whoever came by. It's like, Sarah, I'm not Sarah. So I'm going to mix the burnt sienna and the, I think this is a raw sienna from Liquitex, and make like a lighter color to go behind this dark. God, I know I've mentioned it before, but I don't think turkeys are very attractive. So I'm going to do my best to make them as attractive as I can stand anyway. So behind this dark little hump of feathers, I guess, is lighter humps of feathers. I told the story already, Sarah, that I hit a turkey with my car when I was 21. I don't remember if I knew you then or not, but I remember, no offense to anybody who lives there, because everybody knows I love the state, but West Virginia, I got probably like 5 people asked me if I went back and got it. And the answer is no, I did not go back and get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that upsets you. I was on a highway. I was on Interstate 70 and I did not want to stop and go retrieve a turkey that bounced into Narnia after hitting my car. She asked me if I hit a recliner. I didn't hit a recliner. It was an office chair. That one really messed up my car. I didn't hit it, actually. I wish I had hit it. What happened is it was in the road and I swerved. And so then I lost control of my car. And then I hit, this was in Frederick, so I hit the guardrail on the left side. And I guess I must have blacked out because I don't remember. I don't remember bouncing out, but apparently my car did. It bounced out and it killed the power. So there were no lights. So nobody who was driving by could see me there because it was really dark. And what happened is this little 18-year-old girl, and I only know this because of insurance, came by and hit me from the side. And then she sued me. And I was just like, why? Because she was claiming injury. And I just, insurance settled it, but I was just flabbergasted that happened. I was like, because the cop had to find somebody at fault for the accident, so he faulted me because I'm the one that was like that bounced out into the road, but he didn't he didn't give me a citation. He just needed to find somebody at fault. So I was at fault. I knew I was at fault, and she still sued me. And I was just like, come on now, why? I should have just hit the office chair. I think everything would have been so much better. But I didn't get it. Like, that's how I got a new car, which I kind of need to replace now. Maybe I should hit an office chair somewhere. Or a recliner. I'm pretty sure that was after college. And it was also the day before my birthday, my 28th birthday. So I got to the next day it was raining. It was my birthday, and I got to go to wherever they towed my car and just take pictures of the mangled car damage because of insurance. So that's what I did on my 28th birthday. I think that was my 28th. I'm pretty sure. It could have been my, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was my 25th. I think it was my 25th. She said, "Happy birthday." That was quite a birthday. That's true. I remember being sore after that, but I wasn't injured. I was just like, "Oh, this sucks." My neck and because of the whiplash. But I didn't, I mean, I think the 18-year-old kid in a freaking Cadillac wanted some money for college, but it's a Cadillac. I think she could afford it. Thank you very much. Yeah. So I think straight raw sienna, maybe a little hint of the raw. I think that's burnt umber. Just a little bit of that will make it a little darker and thicker, so I can paint this feather on the side. My goal is to finish at least 2 turkeys by the end of the stream, or at least 1 would be good. I don't want to hit too much of a goal, but I'm kind of tired, but we'll see. I didn't work today, so I feel like I have no excuse to be tired. Sure, I ran errands, but it doesn't matter. I should not be tired. I'm reading this book called The Chain. It's actually like really appropriately timed. It's like happens right after Halloween in the book, and it's right before Thanksgiving. So I was like, well, that's interesting that I'm reading it now. I did not know that was going to happen, but it's about, is this like a crime thriller? It's about like somebody kidnaps the main character's daughter, and then she finds out that the reason why she was kidnapped is because the person who kidnapped that person's son got kidnapped, so they had to kidnap another young child because that's how you keep the chain going. And it's not like that would suck, but it's pretty well written. I'm liking it so far. I'm hitting my reading goal this year. I was supposed to read 50 books for the whole year, and I've already done that. Now this is my 55th book. Some people on Goodreads change their goal after they've met it. I'm not going to do that. I just want to see how far I can go. Because I think 50 was a pretty good challenge, but next year I'll maybe bump it up to 75 or something. So they have, I think it's almost a purplish. I should get some purple actually. It's almost a purplish color for the feathers above that wing. Come on, nail. Just don't want too much to come out. Okay. My mom says she wants to do my laundry again. She likes to have something to do with her time. She's retired. She likes to have a sense of purpose. And she's been sick, so she didn't do it for a while. And I'm not necessarily lazy. The washing machine down the hall was like needed to be repaired for a while, and now it's currently closed because the laundry room's closed because it needs to be repaired. So I just haven't had a chance to do it, and it's quite a lot. She's gonna have her work cut out for her for sure. But if she doesn't want to, I don't mind. I'll just go and do it this weekend sometime. It's fine. I'll just do it at their house. That's what I did the last time. I've just been putting it off way too long, and I didn't know I was going to get a job. So, like, I got a job, and now I have to wear, actual clothes every day. And so that piled it up even more. So, that's the story of my mountain of laundry, which I will conquer this weekend. I wish I had more interesting things to say. I'm sorry. My mom's getting a lot better. So I'm happy. She's like back on the computer again, just like instead of just staying in bed. I guess she's decided to eat again, which is good because I was going to get really angry if she didn't. But I still want to be around just in case. So I'm still going to keep my part time position and not try to get full time. Besides, I like to have time to do art. It's very important to me. This is a little bit too purple. It needs to be grayer, but that's okay. I can start with this purple, see what happens. But this is basically the color I want the background to be, I think. I'm still considering it. Okay, thanks for stopping in, Sarah. I'm using a lot more canvas than I used to because I'm streaming and doing art for YouTube. It's a good thing. I'm just like, oh, I need more canvas now. Get some standard size ones because I don't know, maybe because they'll sell pretty well. Since I'm gonna do a couple of craft fairs soon, we shall see. Mm-hmm. All right, now I'm gonna introduce some yellow with the feathers and the Rossiana. Should have put the yellow over here, but I haven't set up my palette properly in a long time. I just like squirt it on as I see fit. But there is an actual rainbow order type of way to set up a palette. At least I was taught that in high school. I used to set it up and be like religious about it, but then like you end up using paint colors that you don't need. Or I mean, you end up like wasting paint colors because you don't use them basically. So I don't set it up like that anymore. I just squirt on what I think I need. Go from there. Nice. I haven't played Yahtzee in years. my friend, he printed, it's like a game, like sort of like, I want to say it's sort of like skee ball, but it's also kind of like cornhole, where you have to roll a coin that he also printed with this 3D printer. Like a plastic coin up the ramp and try and make it into one of the holes, and it's pretty fun. He's still like perfecting it, but I think he'll probably start selling that pretty soon. So I might, if I'm going to do these craft fairs, or at least one, I'm going to have to paint some more ornaments. I didn't sell any of them at the Wheaton Arts Parade this year, but that doesn't mean that I won't for these other things, because it's closer to Christmas and the fairs are going to be in December. So I think I need to make a few more ornaments. So that might be another work in progress Wednesday for me in the future. You be good. Don't jump up here, please. You be good. I can see you. I know what you're doing. I know what you're thinking. I know you. My boss said the sweetest thing. I'm gonna, like, the other day, and I think, or it was yesterday, but it really touched my heart. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to explain it. Okay, so I've been a medical receptionist for a couple of years. What I normally sometimes, and it happens a lot. It happens not a lot, but sometimes it happens where, like, people will cancel, and you think it's just one person, but a lot of people do cancel at once. And then I tell the therapist, I'm like, it's like your schedule's crumbling like a Nature Valley granola bar. So like last year for Christmas, I bought a bunch of Nature Valley granola bars and I stuck them in their Christmas bags because it was my joke. And so that was the thing. And so after I left Forever Fit the first time, Sarah, my boss, she apparently ordered a huge box of Nature Valley granola bars, she told me. And she said she did it in my honor, which is really, really sweet, but also really hilarious. But yeah, I guess I'm going to have to do that again this year. Because, they don't want too many patients to cancel because, we don't make money. We would like to make money. And all the physical therapists have a goal of how many patients they see per week. So if the patient cancels, they're not a fan of that because it won't help them reach their goals. So I just I'm really sorry, but your schedule's crumbling like a Nature Valley granola bar. Just putting a few highlights on the feathers, even though I should probably wait till I'm done to do that, but it's fun, so I'm doing it now. Hi, Maya. Hello, sweetheart. What you doing? What you doing, baby girl? What you doing? Are you coming to check out these turkeys and my paint? I wish you wouldn't, because I don't want you to get paint on your nose. It's not nice. You won't like it. You won't like it, baby girl. You want to be on my stream? Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Yeah. You're my sweet kitty. You're such a sweet girl. I can feel your little heartbeat. It's cute. I'm glad you're still alive. You can never die. You know that, right? You can never die. You can bite me all you want, but you can never die. You're my sweet girl. All right, I'm going to put you down. Oh, shoot. That one. There we go. I feel something furry on my legs. I shaved this morning, so I'm assuming it's a feline. Yeah, you're a kitty cat. Gonna need some more brown soon. It's gonna be like I should do the burnt sienna with white because that'll dull it enough. At least for my reference image, it has like duller colors for certain highlights. It's gonna be hot tomorrow again. Just got a weather report on my phone. I came back home after being out all day and I was like, why is it so hot in here? And then I was like, oh yeah, I don't have air conditioning. Does not feel like fall at all. So I don't understand why, like if the leaves change, but did they do it for in cold weather? Well, I don't know. I'm not going to go there. There's a reason, but I don't know what it is. I guess what I'm wondering is why more trees are not colorful too, because I thought the leaves changed because the weather got colder and that's what caused them to change faster. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but anyway, there's too many trees that are like either bare of leaves or the leaves are very, very dull and not as colorful as they were before. So I'm just like, but it's hot outside. Can't you guys just hang on for a little while? I found a pencil on the floor and she's playing with it. That's fine. You entertain yourself. really hot in the office too. I think they might have air conditioning, but I don't want to freeze the patients to death because that air conditioning is really powerful. So I just have like a USB powered fan on my desk. That helps. Gonna have to remember to bring a phone charger tomorrow to work. I just thought of that when I mentioned USB power, because I didn't love having to charge my AirPods on the desktop computer. It's like, okay, they're connected now. I'm like, I don't really want them to be connected. I appreciate it, but no thank you. That's why I don't charge my phone on there, because I don't want them to download all my stuff onto the work computer. No thank you. I only do it when it's like an extreme emergency. So I'm gonna mix white with raw sienna this time to make it a little, like, for my reference image, the belly of the turkey is right here, but there's another turkey in front of it, so I can't do that. So I will just lighten up the feathers up top here. Use a little bit of yellow too. And there needs to be more white down here. So I will fix that in a second once I'm done with my yellow sienna stuff. I'm gonna keep the yellow on my brush a little bit so it'll like not just be straight white, it'll be also yellowish white, more or less. I'm also gonna highlight some of the feathers down here. And I need to wash that off a little bit and do some more burnt umber, so like shadows, because this wing has a lot more shadows than I realized earlier. Oh, excuse me. Some water. It's been very, like, the air is really dry. I've just been like so thirsty today. All right, so that's more or less the body of the turkey. Now I got to start with the head, which is like a light red. I don't know. So let me see something. Some of the turkeys have darker red. No, it is. It's kind of like a dark red at the bottom, and then it gets lighter as you go up to the blue head. Got it. Okay. I understand. So I put some red down, and then I'm going to start with just pure red for like I do the Liquitex and the fabric paint. So I'm going to start with a bold red at the bottom, and then I'm going to, as I go up higher, I'm going to lighten it up with some white. Just kitty kitty rubbing against my legs. I know. All right, white time. Lighten it up, lighten it up. It's time to bring it around town. Bring it around town. I think the beak is also a little bit pink. It's kind of pink and also kind of like a raw sienna color. But I will start with pink because I clearly have a lot of pink right now. So like the top of the beak is sort of pinkish. And then like the top of the head, around the back of the head is pink, but the rest of that is blue except for the beak. So let's get some blue going. So Angela is always asking how I get the paints to not dry on my palette. They're sort of like, you know how it reminds me of like pudding, like the pudding that you like heat up on the stove and it gets that skin on it. That's what happens to this paint, but you can just poke a hole in it and it's still wet. So it does kind of dry, but it doesn't dry fast, I don't think. Maybe I just paint fast. I can't really decide. Then I need to do black for the eye so he can be creeping up on me with his creepy little eyes. There's this old, I think about this a lot but anyway, there's this old, yeah, you know, like the homemade pudding from Jell-O, and if you like heat it up on the stove and then you have to like put it in the refrigerator and it gets this skin on top, the pudding skin. That's what it reminds me of when these things start to dry. Maybe I'm just a weird person. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there was this old Are You Afraid of the Dark episode about an artist or people that paint, and the rule was that you could only use one paintbrush in this studio because it had magical powers, and then you could only, because you would have to be trapped inside the painting. And I was, and they're like, some of the artists there were like, no, I need a smaller brush. And she's like, no, you can only use one brush. I would be so good at that. I'm always using just one brush. I don't like to go around. I don't know. I do that so much. I paint this whole turkey with this brush because once I start with one brush, I just am committed, I guess. So I think about that a lot. More than I should. Maybe put some orange in here for the beak. But it's not like stark orange. I have to mix it with white. It's like a peachy color. Let me mix some of the pink with the white. With the orange. All right. See, that's a little bit too light. And then I'm going to go outline it a little bit with black so I can define the features better. I really like these brushes. I don't even know where I got these. It's a mystery. Every time I see a cheaper pack of brushes, I just grab it. Because you never know when you're, especially small brushes. I use a lot of small brushes. The beak is sort of like I guess it kind of reminds me of like a hawk's beak. It's like pointed down, but also, I don't know how to describe that thing. There's more detail in the turkey neck. It's a lot lumpier than what I'm doing right now, but I can always go back after I'm done with all the turkeys and fix that and redefine it. And this turkey's giving me the major side eye. Did you guys hear about that new Beatles song that came out? It's kind of amazing how they did it. They used AI, I think, because, you know, some are dead. So, and it was like a song from the vault, and like they used some AI to make the sounds like it would be if all the Beatles were still alive. It's pretty interesting, I think. Should ask Sarah that. She's a big Beatles fan. I will ask her later. Wordle was hard today, I thought. I don't know if you thought that, Roz, but I got it in 5. And it's not even really a hard, that happens a lot. It's just like not a hard word. It's just, you know, actually it kind of was a hard word. I don't like the letter. I don't want to give it away if nobody's done it, but one of those letters in there is just, I don't even think about it being there. There's 2 letters in the alphabet when I play Wordle that I forget completely that they're in the alphabet. They both make that just sound. I'm just outlining a little bit, making it stand out, all the feathers and such. I'm going to hold it up after I'm finished with this turkey so you can see the progress I've made. Then I guess I'll start another turkey. Let me see how we are on time. Okay, I've been streaming for about an hour now. That's good. I want to try at least for 2, see what happens. God, that took me a long time to paint this turkey. I know what I'm doing every day for the rest of the week. Okay, we're almost there. I splattered water on it. Whoopsies. No, there's a hair. All right, I think I'm more or less worked it to death. I'm going to hold it up so everybody can see the one finished turkey back there. 1 down, 10 to go. All right, which one should I start next? I kind of want to do them in order, I guess, kind of. Maybe this one in the middle would be nice. Let me see something if I have a better picture of it. I don't think I do, though. Yeah, I don't. So I need to find a picture of a female turkey. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Female. Because females, I don't think, have the red and blue at the top of their face. I could be wrong. Yeah, they don't. Well, they kind of do, but not as stark as the males. So now I know what that looks like, and it's a little bit more attractive, but not much more attractive, I'll tell you that. All right, so I see from this image I have, there's a lot of blue at the top and just like a little bit of pink down here by the neck. So I'm going to start with blue. Let's start with the face for once. Oh, this is a different person I was working with before, isn't it? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So I'm just using like a light blue. And we're going to just like go around her face. Let's see. And so it's like peachy around the eye. And I guess like a white, very, very still light blue on the back of the head. Okay. So I just did a little bit of blue, and now I'm going to go in with some pink. I probably should just bring out some pink because that will be not only easier, but the color will be more true to it. And sometimes you can mix this with red and make like a more stronger red instead of using just white, because red and white, it does make pink, but it's just easier. I don't know how to describe this. I'm going to have to learn how to describe my art better if I want to continue doing YouTube. I do apologize. So I'm just going to put a little bit of pink around the back of the head, and I'm going to lighten it up with some white. I need to squirt some more white on it. This white is way too colorful right now. Okay. So just a little bit more, and I'm going to blend it in with the blue because that's what it looks like on the picture I pulled up. It looks like a baby shower right now, the pink and the blue. I can do that one, and then I can do this one back here, and I think that would be enough for this one stream. Well, it depends on how fast I paint it, I guess. Okay, so there's like a darker pink, so I'm going to mix the pink I squared out with a little bit of red, and that'll make a darker pink. And it's like right underneath where there would be a wattle, but there's not one because she's a female, but it's still a neck. So I'll put it right there underneath the blue. And then there's more blue down at the bottom, so I will continue with the blue. Okay, that one's definitely going to need some black around it to define what exactly I painted here. I can always go back and make it bolder, but I don't think I need to right now. All right, so the tip of the beak is like an orangish pinkish, and I'm glad I squared out the pink because now I can mix that together and make a little peachy color. So there we go. There's the beak. And then the underside of it will just have a shadow, but it's the same basic color. So I'm just going to add some burnt umber. I need more than that. So I can, well, actually it would, I don't, because I'm just going to outline it with black. So I think it'll be okay. And then the eye looks like it's just like a big black marble. So I'm just going to do that again. I'll put a little highlight in it because eyes without highlights look strange. It's creepy. It's like looking into the void. And I'm going to squirt out some more white because my white is entirely too colorful. It happens. I understand. That's why I use so much white. That's what happens. All right. So what was I doing? Okay, so a little bit of, oh, I didn't need the white that right, but it's okay. I'm just going to highlight it some more on the back of the head and wherever else highlights are sold or displayed. And I'm going to put black for the eye. Let that dry a little bit, and then I'll do a highlighter in the eye. And since I already have black in my brush, I will outline the bird's head a little bit. So it is clearly a turkey. It really does look like a pigeon, but it's a turkey. I trust me. But a pigeon would have like gray head, not these colors. Hopefully that is apparent. Okay, let's put some burnt umber or burnt sienna on the underside of the beak to make that a little bit more defined. I don't want it to look like just a triangle on the face. Oh, goodness. I'm so done with this chair. I need a new chair so badly. I might go to Staples this weekend. Get me a chair or someplace else. I don't know where else you can get a nice office chair. I really don't want to put it together, but I've missed the boat on the back to school sales, so we'll see. All right, there's the head of a very disturbed looking turkey, and now I get to put I need to find out. So the rest of the body is just mostly brown with a white wing down here. This one's like whiter or light brown. So I'm gonna need some more brown. Definitely gonna need some more brown. Let's squirt it on out. This is like a high quality Liquitex. This one, oh, it says burnt umber. I was right. Remember why I bought this. I wanted a burnt umber like specifically, and the basics don't always have those colors, at least not to my liking. So I bought that. But the rest are basics. So that's a burnt sienna. Actually don't need that one yet, but I need a raw sienna. Yeah, I was right. Raw sienna. There we go. All right, that should be enough brown. So I'm actually gonna like put a little on the top of the head too, just so it shapes out a little bit. And now I'm going to start with the body with the burnt sienna. I want to mix it with white a little bit just to like dull it down sort of, but I don't want it to be too light. I just don't want it to be too burnt umber. Yeah, my explanation skills could use some work for sure. Or I can just like embrace this, like my way of explaining things, which is not very thorough. I guess I wanted to say there was a word for it, but I don't remember what it is. So not very explanatory. There we go. That should have been obvious. But anyway, I should just be like this thingy and this thingy and this colory, and I don't think people would appreciate it. Especially the ones that are coming for paint tutorials. So I'm just going to paint the body brown, like a darkish sort of dull burnt umber. Looks like she's smiling. That's a little creepy. I'm going to add some black in there to make it dull down, but also dark because I don't want it to be lighter. Not lighter than the head anyway. Oh, the turkey, okay. Hold on, let me see something. Okay. Yeah, I'll fix it later. She just looks like a smiling weird pigeon. But it is supposed to be a female turkey. Just the feathers, I don't want it to be too stark between the head and the rest of the body because that's not how birds, they don't just like have, it's like it reminds me of like being, if they like glued feathers onto them, I'm like, okay, now we're going to glue the pink ones here. That's not how that works. The feathers just change color. So I want them to be gradual. So I'm going to put some of the feather brush strokes up there for feathers that are blended in with the head. Oh God, hold on. That's why you don't put your water above your work because there's all these splatters, but that's okay. I will paint right over it. Same about getting an easel and putting the camera behind me so that everybody could see it better because I saw somebody on TikTok that does that. So I don't really like to paint on easels, but I have a tabletop easel, but I could just easily put the camera behind me and that might help a lot more for visuals. But I always hold them up when I'm finished. Okay, so now let me see. So now the feathers need to gradually get lighter as they go down. So I'm going to take this burnt umber color and just add a little bit of white. And maybe I'll add some orange too. Just a little bit at the head. There we go. I do that sometimes. I just blend it in with the color I already have my brush just for funsies. No, I think it's more accurate that way with the shadows and the lights. I wish I could just play Lavender Haze over and over again when I paint this, but copyright issues. It's all right. I will do it for my short for sure. I've been using that for just the shorts, but you know, if I'm told sometime that I need to stop doing that, I will. But I mean, it's just like a little bit of the music. So these feathers are really light here at the bottom. Let me just double check for accuracy. Yeah, I was right. I just go, it looks like an eagle almost. But I didn't know if I wanted to put a female turkey in there because I didn't think it would be very recognizable. But, you know, representation, I guess it matters. I'm going to add a little bit of raw sienna to this white. And then I'm going to go back over everything. And this is part of the belly too, so I need to figure out. I think that's going to be like darker than this is, just like the darker underbelly of the turkey. I did not realize because I didn't actually draw it in very defined. I will go back over there. Need to paint the sides later, but I'm not up to it right now. I don't like to paint sides, but you need to. It's important. So there's that, and I'm gonna put like, let's just start with black, and I can always lighten it up as I go along. I think that really makes people mad when the actual artists see how I don't paint light to dark like you're supposed to, but I paint how I want. I'm gonna lighten it up just a little bit with the straight raw sienna because it looks kind of weird if the, well, not that weird. I think it's okay. Maybe she's pregnant. I don't know. This music reminds me of one of my favorite songs, which is Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. I love that song. Just the piano in the background. All right. I guess I should outline it a little bit so it's a little more defined. All right. And I'm going to outline some more of the feathers so it looks like feathers and not just brown mush. Okay. I need to fix the highlight first before I hope it looks creepy. Highlight there. It doesn't really look much better, but it's fine. So this is a female turkey next to the male turkey. That's my second turkey. I think I'm going to paint this one in the back and maybe one more. We'll see how far I get. So 2 down, 9 to go. That one I know I have the reference image for. If I can find it. Hold on one moment, please. Where'd it go? Where did it go? My turkey. Where did it go? I want to know. There it is. There it is. Ugly ass thing. All right. So that one has very, very bold red down at the bottom of its neck thing. So I am going to just put straight Liquitex red on there. I find it interesting that I started in the middle of the painting. I just wanted to do one with feathers, and now it's the middle, not one of the sides, the middle. Interesting. I don't normally do that. It's better to do left to right because I'm right-handed, but it's fine. I'll be fine. Everything's fine. All right, so there's like a curly thingy, and then there's blue on the top, of course, and then like a little bit of blue on the neck. So I'm going to put some more blue down. I don't really know anatomy of turkeys very well, as you can tell. I have not studied turkeys. And the rest of it is like a brownish gray at the bottom, but we don't see much of it because he's like peeking out behind the other turkeys. So the top of the head is blue, but it's also like really light because the light shining down on it. Are there any movies coming out that somebody recommends? Because I would like to see another movie this year. I'll have to look around. I'm just highlighting this other turkey again since I have white on my brush. I want, so the beak, that beak doesn't look very like peachy. It's more like a light yellowish, sort of. Like a yellow, brown, and light, like I guess raw sienna, but lighter than that, a lot lighter. So I'm going to do that. And I'm highlighting the other turkey while I have it on my brush. So I always do that. Oh no, Maya's back. Maya's back. Hide your turkeys. Kitty cat is coming. Hide the turkeys. Okay, you're just going to stay there and nobody sees you over there. What's the point of being up here if nobody can see you? All right, and I'm going to put some raw umber underneath the turkey's beak because that's a shadow, more or less. Kind of should do blue, dark blue. I could do blue with, I don't want to spread out any more paint, so I'm going to do blue with black. Or I could also do blue with purple. That would work pretty well. Okay, so that is a shadow. And then out here is a little bit more white, but I'm going to shadow it up some more. There's a shadow, a dark shadow along this wiggly thing that goes down to their necks. And then there's another, a little bit down here. And of course the eyeball, I should have just done that while I had black on my brush, but it's fine. I'm going to outline the beak a little bit. This eyeball is misshapen. But turkeys in general are kind of misshapen birds. He does not look happy, I'll tell you that. And that's fine, because turkeys don't, they seem like they're very angry. Okay. So there's got to be more red in the little part over here. So more red. Okay. And now I'm going to put some more blue for the rest of the neck and white. There's too much water on my brush, but oh well. Oh well. Okay, and then I'm gonna, so the rest of the turkey's body is just like a dark brown, and you don't see much of it, but I will put as much as you see. I see some holes in this turkey now that it's drying, so I was just cleaning that up a little bit. And now the rest of the body of this dude. And then I'm going to outline in black, so it gets to be a little bit more defined. And of course the white highlight in the eyeball so it doesn't look like it's possessed. That would be a really good horror movie. It's like a killer turkeys. I'm sure it's somewhere. But I think that would be a good idea because turkeys are creepy. Hey, thank you. Have fun. So I'm almost done with this trio of turkeys. Turkey trio. Okay, it's more or less turkey-esque. All right, and then I put the highlight. He still kind of looks possessed, but I can fix it later. So here is what I have. My trio of turkeys. I have about 15 minutes before I would like to stop, and I think I'm gonna try one more turkey. Where should I put it? I cast the one up front in front of the female, and I know I have a picture of that one too. Maya's here. Maya's stretching. Maya wants to say hello, or she's gonna sit over there. Okay, that's fine with me. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. They did do killer turkeys. They're creepy. They're so creepy. Oh, that's not the right turkey. Well, damn. Oh well. Let me find another. Well, that's okay. I can just use this. So they have like a red wattle thingy. I think. Hold on. Let me find a good turkey. No, that's not a good turkey. Gross. I'm never gonna want to look at another turkey again after I finish this. All right. Well, I'm gonna try my best to make it up. I think I more or less got the gist of it. They're pretty much the same. From turkey to turkey. Turkey, lurkey, jerky. All right, so blue on the around the head and red down on the neck part. So all right, we are almost done with the red. Maybe this one has a lot of red on it. I think most of them do, but like they have it like I don't know what this part is of the turkey besides the wattle. There's something else down there that's just part of the neck. I need to go and look up turkey anatomy when I'm done here so I can be more specific about what I'm painting. I just know I'm painting parts of turkeys. And there is the neck, which is very, very red. Extremely red. Red instead. When our Brandon's and it sounded like there was chickens in his neighbor's yard today. And that was a fun little sound to hear. We're like, are you sure? Is that chickens? It sounds like chickens. I've heard of people raising chickens in their backyard, but I just feel like the neighbors might complain, kind of. But as long as they're quiet, I guess it's okay. I guess if they have a rooster, that would be a different story. Okay, so because the turkey I'm looking at has like red around the back of its head and it's also light blue. So Put a lot of red into that one. It's going to stand out real good. Excuse me. Maya, I see you peeking around the corner. I see you. Wait, what? I actually have not heard of that. Is that a turkey horror movie type of thing? Or is it like an anime maybe? That might be why I haven't heard of it. I mean, it would creep me out to see a turkey horror movie, I'm sure. But I would watch one if I found one. Can I help you, miss? Can I help you? You want to sit on my lap? Okay, I get it. You can sit here, I guess, or not. What are you doing? Say, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure. Maya. See, Maya. She's here. Maya's here. She's like, I want to sit someplace, but there's no room. There's no room to sit. How dare you? Oh, wait. Oh, I wasn't sure what I was, because I was just asking about turkey horror movies, and apparently you were being scientific. Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Thanks for looking it up for me. I had no idea what that was. Good to know. But if you're going to name a horror movie about a turkey, then maybe you should call it that. It would be ambiguous to most people who don't know about what turkey anatomy is. And there'll be a biologist that will laugh at it because they know what it means. Or a zoologist, somebody like that. There's more red down here, so I'm not gonna extend the blue. I'm just gonna put that up on top of the face. The turkey face. The turkey face. The Tootsie Roll. So I think it's going to be darker blue towards around the eye. So I'm just going to finish the light blue around the rest of the face. Of course, I will outline in black when I'm done here. All right, so dark blue around the turkey eye, the tie. Okay, so now my reference says there's more red, but I'm just going to make it like a darker umber because I don't want to over red it. over-redden the turkey's neck. All right. So the beak, from what I can see, the beak looks like a really pale yellow. Like I think I'm just gonna do raw sienna with white. I think that will get the job done. Because when you start adding yellow, it just starts looking strange. But part of the beak is darker than the other. So I'm just gonna do the light one and then appease all the artists out there like, why do you do that? You always paint light to dark. That's what you're supposed to do. So okay, I'm doing it. You happy? Goodness. And then I'm gonna add some dark. I'm just gonna do black. Maybe some burnt sienna would be helpful. It's really dark on like this upper part of the beak. I need a little bit more white to blend it all together. That is too much. That'll be okay. And then I need the black eye, of course. The black eye of the turkey. The eye of the tiger. The eye of the turkey. And since I blacked my brush, I'm going to outline the beak and probably the rest of the turkey too. To fix the beak a little bit, but it's fine now. My brush slipped and I painted a little too much, but that's okay. Like the line is too thick now, but no worries, I can paint over it. It looks fine. The turkey roll. To the left, to the left. Now squawk, baby, squawk. Stop, Susan, just stop. All right. Almost done with the turkey. I gotta fix the beak before I stop here. And the eye needs a highlight so it doesn't creep me out. Oh, that is way too big, but that's okay. I can just go back over there. That's better. And now I want to lighten up the beak just slightly with me. I guess some yellow because it's the only thing that makes sense right now. White would be too light. All right, that's my fourth turkey. Oh, geez. Those are my little lady and gentlemen's, my little birds. I'm doing 11, so I have a few left, as you can see. These are 4. I think I'm probably going to stop here for now. Getting kind of sleepy and want to go to bed and read and maybe get a snack or something. So I do thank you all for stopping in. This is my last official stream of the week. However, as you can see, I have a lot of work to do on this. So there's one more work in progress Wednesday, so I could get it done. But since I only did 4 in 2 hours, I think it might be safe for me to paint it on another stream sometime, or I can just make a video or something. So you will see more of these turkeys for sure. It's almost Thanksgiving, gobble gobble. And I want to make another ASMR video. I was thinking about making that like a Sunday ritual, maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, so the next official stream will be Mixed Media Monday for next Monday. But if anything like that changes and I decide to stream later this week, I will certainly let you know. Thank you so much for joining me on this little work in progress Wednesday with a somewhat unique theme. And if you like what you see, of course, please like and subscribe. If you think your friends would like this, feel free to share. That would be fun. I encourage as many people as possible to come and watch me do art and anything, because I think so we can like help inspire each other. And I don't know, I just love art. It's like I don't just love it, it's like my personality. That's what it always has been. So anyway, so please like and subscribe, and I will see you all on another time. Thank you. Have a great night.